That's a good way to start a stream. A good hearty stream. Hey, everybody. How is everybody? How is everybody on this wonderful, wonderful Friday? As always, just do a little check. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? Is everybody alive? God, I hope so. God, I hope so. How's everybody doing? Alrighty. Good. Sup. Hello, everybody. Hello. How is everyone? How is everyone doing on this glorious Friday? It's a beautiful Friday today. It's a nice, warm, sunny Friday. It's a good day. It's a good day to do things and stuff. Don't you agree? I know I do. I always agree with myself most of the time. But anyway, we're here to do a live review. We're getting off to a great start, aren't we? We're here to do a live review of little upgrade kits that I got from the Bay of E. And so here's a mascot. We don't thank you, buddy, but we don't need you anymore. We can just sit you right over here. Thank you. But anyway, so here is the whole story. So I got this guy right here. Obviously, you guys saw me review this guy, and I was like, you know what? I can't just have him G2ing all by himself. He can't just G2 all by himself. No, that's no good. That's no good at all. He needs his counterpart. So I went on BBTS and I got this guy to go with him, which is the, G2 colored Megs. And I'm not going to do a full review on this figure because, how many times have we seen this mold? We know what it does. It's no point. But but I was like, but he doesn't look right. So I was like, I wonder if there's any upgrade kits for him. And sure enough, I went on eBay. This isn't on TF Safari. I only found this on eBay. But I found this little kit on eBay. And the link to it is in the description. And of course, the brown box. The brown box never leaves. The brown box is with us forever. When the apocalypse happens, there'll be nothing but cockroaches and brown boxes. But anyway, you get quite a bunch of stuff with it also. Box. Little baggies with stuff. Oh boy, a box! I know, right? It's exciting. Exciting every time. Beautiful thing. We got things and stuff and things, and now the little brown box can go away. Whoop, go away. Away with you, little brown box. There we go. Now we can see the brown box apocalypse. Exactly. It's gonna be the boxopolis. I don't know. I can't say words. Even my made up words I can't say most of the time. Anyway, so yeah, here we got stuff. We get a sword. Just to run through everything. We get a sword. This is all 3D printed, by the way. So we get a sword. We get this big chunk of purpleness right here. And this is all to kind of replicate, the look of the G2 toy. And this is a new chest piece for him. Little Decepticon symbol and everything. Painted treads. This looks pretty good. Some little missile launcher thingamabobs. And we get a gun, a little purple gun. And we get another gun right here. And we get another gun because you can't have enough guns. And you get a barrel to extend your guns. So lots of gunnage going on here. Lots of it. Anywho. What? During your Laser Prime review, you forgot Cog's name. I didn't forget Cog's name. I know Cog. Everybody knows Cog. Come on now. I didn't forget his name. Just because I didn't say his name doesn't mean I forgot his name. We all know what his name is. Anywho. But yeah, we got all this stuff here for G2 Megs, and now we're going to G2 him up even more. He's going to be even more G2-y. That's right. So what we're doing here is we're going to take this off for now. Put this off to the side. So how all this works for the robot mode is we're going to take, actually we have to take this fusion cannon off, and this will peg in right here, like so. And then we take this barrel, and this will plug into the barrel of the cannon. And we have that going on. And once you have done that, we'll actually put this off to the side. We'll do that later because we need to do the chest first. We'll do the chest first. Order of operations. But you have the new chest piece here, so you just separate it. It's in 3 pieces. And there's a post and a port connection right here. So you just kind of line one side up, and you have a little tab that will go into the slot right here on the side of the chest. So you line that up, and then you line up the other side, You get that all lined up, all nice and lined up like. And there you go. It gives him a little G2E chest now. A little molded Decepticon symbol. That looks pretty good. Honestly, the color matching is not bad. The color matching is not too shabby on this also. I personally like it. I personally like it. I can work with that. I can work with that. What do you guys think? What do you think? I think that looks pretty good, honestly. Works for me. I think it's nice. 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 Okay, so now that we've done that, we can now take this new little cannon bit, and you have a tab that will go into this little slot right here. See that right there? You see it? You see it? It's right there. And that will go there like that. And that gives him his big old shoulder cannon. And look at that. That's a beautiful thing right there. Now, the color matching on this is not great. It's 2 different shades of purple, but you know what? I mean, it's G2. The colors make sense anyway, so really fits perfectly. But yeah, I like that very much. It's on a hinge, so you can move it up and down a little bit. And we can take this, we can plug this into his shoulder. As far as the other stuff, you can kind of do what you want here. You can have him, he has more guns than he needs. Honestly, he has more guns than he has hands, but and you got the sword here. If you want to give him a sword, you can give him a sword. Why not? Because swords, hey, what ruthless tyrant who doesn't need a sword of some kind? Just push that through, plug it in, voila, sword. So there you go, a sword. He's got a sword. You can give him a little purple gun. Whatever, you can do that. These guns, I don't know. He's got ports everywhere. You could plug that there. You can plug this here. I don't know. You can take all this, plug this here, because why not? All the more stuff to clutch onto him. Why not? Overkill? What's that? I don't know. Megs doesn't know either. He's ready to kill everything and everyone. He doesn't care. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as too much guns. Okay, that's maybe going a little overboard, but you know what? It's cool though, because options, accessories, options, they're good. You know it. I know it. We all know it. So why not? Why not? Dare I say, why not? So I can work with it. I can work with all of this. So what do you guys think? What do you think? You like? Me likes? Personally, the sword, I think I'm going to do some work on the sword. I don't know if he's going to, I don't know if I'm going to keep this sword on him, though. I might end up giving it to somebody else. But I may end up, I have some really good chrome paints. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is just taking the sword and totally chroming it out. Although I do like, actually, this is a case where I actually don't mind all like the scuffing and the, kind of the crimes of the 3D printing, because it just looks like a blade that's been used in battle. It looks all scuffed up. Like, he's been hacking fools with it. So, I actually can work with it, but there's a part of me too that also wants to just like chrome it up and make it like really shiny and nice looking. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the sword. I may do something to it. I may not. I may leave it as is. It was a little warped out of the box, so it actually still is. I heated it up with a hairdryer and straightened it out, but it's still a little bent here. I have to heat it back up and get that straightened out perfectly. It's not straightened out perfectly, but that's okay. Fix that with a hairdryer. That is not a problem. But you know what? Actually, this gun, I like the look of this gun right here. That's pretty cool. That works. That works. Is it Blush compatible? Actually, I haven't even tested to see if any of this stuff is Blush compatible. Is it Blush compatible? Let me grab my Blushes. Come to here. Come to here. Come to me, Blushes. Come to me here, to the here of the me, Blushes. That's right. Let's see. Is it Blush compatible? No, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. Doesn't matter. All these are the same size. It doesn't matter. It's not Blush compatible. It's not Blush compatible. Is this Blush compatible at least? The big cannon? Is this Blush compatible? Oh, it wants to be. It wants to be so bad. It wants to be so, kind of, sorta. We kind of have to force it a little bit, but it kind of works. It kind of works. We can do it. We can do a blue. Oh, man. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes the blue just isn't there. Sometimes it just isn't there. It's all right. It's okay. We didn't want that to happen. That's not what we wanted to happen. That's not what we wanted, Megs. He has too much power now. He has too much power. He can't even support himself anymore. That's how much power. That's how drunk he is with power. He's just falling over. He's falling over drunk with power. Firepower. Look at that. That's way too much. That's more than he needs. Let's take this off. You know what? It's too much. It's just too much. I think that's more than enough. I think that works out. I think that works out quite well. Don't you? Anyway. Oh, man. Yeah, the bloosh failed. The bloosh failed. Oh, my God. But yeah. There it is. But there you go. So now we got a G2 Prime. Now we have a proper looking G2 Megs. And I think that works out quite nicely. I am pleased. I am most pleased. Most pleased. Most pleased. Personally. I think that works out beautifully. Beautifully. So yeah, we can actually store all this stuff on the tank mode as well. So I gotta transform this dude. I'm gonna transform him real quick. I can't do it. It's not. I can't edit here. I can't edit. You can't edit live video, so I have to actually transform it right here in front of you. It doesn't work that way. Sorry. We can't do the movie magic here. We can't do the movie magic here. So anyway, we do have to remove all this stuff. What? Parts forming? Shut up. Yes, parts forming. Anyway. So we need to just compress this in. So there are little notches in here as well. And that's where it goes to compress it up for the tank mode, like so. Nice, neat little package. So what we are doing here is we are transforming him. Do I remember how to transform this guy? That is the question. I believe I do. I transformed him last night just to make sure I remembered how to transform this guy. I think I do. Although this copy of the mold, I will say, giving me a little bit of issue with his thigh. We do need to remove this. We need to put the don't you run away from me. Don't you? So let's put his cannon back on his arm. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Let's get that going. Boom, right there. Turn this around. Close up the heels. Close up his heelies. And go and rotate. So this hinge, like this rotational hinge on my copy is like tight. Oh my God. I think it's loosened itself up. Yesterday, that thing was not wanting to budge on me for nothing. I was like, wow. But anyhow, there we go. Now everything wants to cooperate with me. Thank you. Thank you. Usually things want to fight me on camera, but this time it actually cooperated. There we go. Get these in place. Get all this in place. Go in your home. Go in your home. Go into your home, I said. I mean, he's Megatron. He's Defiant, so that's what he does. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Hooray. Okay. Cool. Cool. So now we are plugging this in like so. So now what we are doing here is we're taking this part. So this part usually gets installed this way, but according to the pictures, they want it upside down like this. And then going where it usually goes. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. You're in my way. There we go. So they want it plugged in like that. That's how they want that going. So the chest piece, now the pictures have it sitting like this, but that doesn't seem to quite work, and because there's nothing for it to actually secure to, because it's just not, so I think what's actually supposed to happen, as you can see on the sides here, these little nubs that stick out, and they go into these screw holes right here on either side. So if you flip it upside down, then you can pop it in to those screw holes, and I believe that is how it's supposed to store. And now that, oops, I believe anyway. It's the way that seemed to work, and now it's just flopping around. How dare you? This worked. This again. It fights me. Why? Because the camera is on. Yesterday worked beautifully. Today wants to fight. You want to fight me? You want to fight me? There you go. See? Now it wasn't doing this yesterday. It was staying up, and it was fine. Now he's like, Murr. So I'm not entirely sure. See, now I'm not so sure. I thought I had it figured out. I thought I was a smarty smart, and now it's making me not smarty smart anymore. But it's what I surmised seems like should happen as far as storage. I don't know. As far as again, the pictures weren't clear. That's all there are. Is just some pictures. Why is this not working? Last night when I was trying this, like it actually stayed in and it was secure and everything. Now it just wants to go. Oh, there we go. Guess you just have to have everything just right. So I don't know. There we go. Now it wants to stay. Okay. How dare you? How dare you? Anyway, okay. Well, you get the gist. Anyway. So what's going to happen here now is actually we need to actually flip his hands out for this. So his hands need to be out. Which I know may irk some people, but it's how this has to work. So this is going to plug in here now, like so. And then this will plug into his hand, like that. And as far as the rest of the stuff, you can pretty much do what you want here, but I plug that gun in there, like that. And I forget what I did with this. I think I put this back here. Then you can put one right there. Then you can put a gun right here. Then you can put the sword. You can put the sword like up there. And there you go. That's a little loose too. I have to tighten that up. There you go. You can store that stuff on him. Yay! Good. Things you can do if you want to do it. You know what I mean? But it works. You can store the stuff in the alt mode if you so choose. I really like that they actually put a G2 symbol on the side. I appreciate that. I appreciate that immensely. But there you go. I think that works out quite nicely. Don't you think? I think all the time. Not well, but I think. Anyway, too much weapons. This is too much. Too much. Hey, no such thing as too much. No such thing as too much weapons when it comes to the almighty Megatron. Mike the Miss, what do you keep talking about Netflix? Nobody's talking about Netflix here. So calm it down with that. I see you post that like 15 times already. I don't know what you're talking about, and ain't nobody talking about that. So anyway. But yeah, he looks like a beast. He does look like a beast. He looks like the beastiest of Beastie Boys. Prime would be jealous. Oh man, you're so cool. I wish I had that many guns. Although I do get all the upgrades anyway. Oh, and he just runs off. Looks like he's gonna go. He's gonna go fight for his. Yeah, exactly. He's gonna go fight for his couch again. That's right. Who said that? Shoko. He looks like he's gonna fight for his couch again. Oh man. But yeah, I can work with this. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I like it. Some things need a little bit of tweaking, some little connections. You can say that's a little bit loose, but you can always just tighten that up. That's not a problem. And see if I can figure this thing out, because I could have sworn I had it figured out, but I didn't have it figured out. This needs more. You know what this needs? More guns. That's what this needs. It needs more guns. Oh, look, wait a second. I wonder if that's for something. There's a slot back here. Is this for something? I don't know. So this is all like 5 pictures of it on the eBay listing, so I have no idea what's supposed to go with what. If that's supposed to, doesn't look like there's a tab for anything. I don't know. Maybe that's just, maybe the maker just left that open for the sake of the printing process. Maybe, I don't know if that actually has a purpose. I don't know. Things to think about. Things that make you go, I don't know. The missile launcher might have a tab. Nope. I see no tabs on the missile launcher. There are these, but that's just detail. That's not actually any connection points. No. Nope. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. That's not a thing. It's not a thing at all. G2 Megatron is really ugly. Pretty much all G2 figures were really ugly because, again, the colors, they were like, colors, whatever, throw them all on there. You know, that was G2. G2 in a nutshell. It's just like, what color do you want to paint this one? Yes, that's all they said. Just paint it all the colors. Make it as loud and bright as and annoyingly bright and just so not a disguise as possible. But for the sake of all honesty here, I mean, these upgrade kits, like, they're really meant more for the robot mode than for the alt mode. So even if it doesn't work well for the alt mode, who cares? It's for the robot mode. That's really what these are for, is the robot mode. It's nice that they can incorporate it into the alt mode, but for me personally, as always, speak only for myself. For me, not a necessity if it doesn't work that well in alt mode. Because really, the reason I buy these kits is for the robot mode, because that's the way I display my figures. So, again, it's nice if it's there, but it's not a necessity. I appreciate it when it's there, but not a necessity for me anyway, by any means. But as always, to each their own. We're going to turn him back into a robot here, because, again, this is really what we need him to be. We need him to be a robot. We need the mighty Megatron to be mighty in his robot mode. That's what we need. That's what we want. That's what we desire. Yes. Yes. Let's turn this back around. See, this is where it's getting stuck. Look at this. This joint right here, for some reason, is super tight on mine. I'll have to do something about that. I'll have to rectify that little issue. Oh, man. I don't break my toys to make new ones. What does that mean? What's the use talking about? Who's breaking what? Who's breaking what? What is you talking about, man? What is you talking about? This heel's a little off as well. See, again, I think they've used this mold so many times that I think he's starting to have problems now because of it. Anyway. Get things. Stand. What do I think about FKim Blackout? FKim Blackout looks awesome. I will definitely get him. I will get him. I will review him. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I really, really will. I don't break toys to use kits for it. Well, you're not having to break the toy to use this kit for it, so not an issue. There aren't really any upgrade kits you have to break the toy to use them. Usually, it's at the most you're having to just like disassemble stuff. You have to undo a screw. You know, at the most you might have to like disassemble stuff to install like the new parts, but you're not breaking anything. Nothing's being broken. At the most, you're disassembling, but you're not breaking anything. And like, you know, everything is pretty much majority of these kits are totally reversible. If you don't want them anymore, you can take them right off and the figure's right back the way it was. So there's nothing here that's irreparable that is happening. What is this? Will you collect the Studio Series off for Bumblebee? No, don't care about it. That's one I will pass on. Kits are wasting of time for model kits. Okay, well, I mean, then you don't have to buy them. Problem solved. Let people buy what they want to buy. If you think they're a waste, then just simply don't spend your money on them. There you go. Problem solved. All is right with the world again. It doesn't really get any more complicated than that. Don't try to dictate what the hobby should be to the people who are in the hobby. That's not how that works. How did this go? Oh yeah, I went like this. I already forgot how this went. Sorry if it was asked already. This is asked every week. Anything about the Enterprise build? I have not gotten any shipping notices, no nothing yet. Here's the deal about the Enterprise. If you don't see a video go up, I'm still waiting for more parts. That's all there is to it. You didn't see a video for the Enterprise this week, that means I don't have parts yet. So, I mean, that's all there is to it. If you don't see the videos go up, that means he ain't got more parts yet. And actually, I'm going to be out of Ecto 1 parts soon, too. It's Friday. Next week's episode of the Ecto 1 is the last set of parts that I have. After that, I have nothing. So we're going to have to take a break from the Ecto 1 as well, which sucks. But luckily, I was really backed up on Ecto 1 parts. I had like a big stack of Ecto 1 parts. So I was like, cool, that'll last me like a good couple months, which it did. That held me for a good couple of months, but now I'm finally almost out of Ecto 1 parts too. It sucks, but it is what it is. Again, can't cry over things that we cannot control. The situation is what it is. So you know what? We just got to go with it. I'm going to give him his guns back. I'm going to give him this too because I like this. I like that. I think that looks cool. Again, the sword, this gun, I don't know. This gun I'm not too crazy about. I don't know. Did the original toy come with this gun? I don't remember. You guys tell me. Because I honestly don't care about this. But if it actually came with this version of Megatron, then I guess I'll keep it on him. I know he didn't come with a sword, but sword we could put right here. There we go. We can put the sword right there. Boom! Look at that. That's beautiful. But I don't know if that. Gentleman the Savior, say my username, please. Username, please. There you go. My username. There you go. I said it. It did come with this gun? Oh, okay. So I guess I'll have to keep this on him. This is the gun I like the least. Did he come with this gun? Did he come with any of these guns? Tell me which guns he came with. Did he come with the silver one? Okay, so apparently, yes, he did come with this gun. What about these two? Did he come with these guns? What do you think? What do you think? Did he come with these guns? Either of these? Those guns are from the comic. Oh, really? Okay. So this is the one that the toy actually came with, was this one. Okay. Got you. Okay, so the gun I care the least about is the one that should be on him. Okay, fine. Fine then. So, okay, so apparently these two comics are from something else. Okay. Cool. There's somebody saying the purple. The purple one comes from him too? I don't know. Jason Wallace, can I get a shout out? I don't know. But either way, you know what I can do? I can just look up G2 Megatron and I can see for myself. I could just do a little image search here and we can just do this research ourselves. How long have we been going? We've been going for 28 minutes. So you know what I'm going to do? Because we're pretty much done talking about this. I mean, there you go. What you see is what you get. But it's a quite nice little kit. I do like it. So what I'm going to do is what I usually do when I do like a live review is I'm going to end the review portion of this. We'll do the whole outro, palm in the face, all that. But we're not going to end the stream. We're going to keep going. We're just going to have some chit chat time. But now we're going to just end the review portion. So stick around. Like I said, we're not ending the stream, just ending the review portion. So anyway, yes. So there is the upgrade kits for the G2 Megatron that makes him all the more G2-y. And I like it. You know, it needs a little bit of tweaking here and there, but nothing that can be easily remedied. But all in all, I think it works. The tank mode, the way it clutches onto the tank mode, take it or leave it. But this is meant for the robot mode, and I think that works out beautifully. I think this works out beautifully. I like it. I like it very much. Very cool. But yes, there you go. So again, if you want this kit, the link is in the description down below. And yeah, I think this is very cool. And as always, for all your other Transformers needs, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com. As always, linked in the description down below as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's. Check out Love, Peace, Paranormal. Follow me on Twitter. All that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the upgrade kit for the Generations Selects G2 Megatron. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Big geek. Be proud. Palm in your